Mercedes-Benz traces its origins to Carl Benz creation of the first petrol-powered car. The Benz patented motor wagon, financed by Bertha Benz, and patented in January 1886, and Gottlieb Daimler and engineer William Maybach's conversion of a stagecoach by the addition of a petrol engine later that year. The Mercedes automobile was first marketed in 1901 by Daimler Motor Gesellschaft Daimler Motors Corporation. Emil Jelinek, an Australian automobile entrepreneur who worked with DMG, created their trademark in 1902, naming the 1901 Mercedes 35 horsepower after his daughter Mercedes Jelinek. Jelinek was a businessman and marketing strategist who promoted horseless Daimler automobiles among the highest circle of society in his adopted home, which at that time was a meeting place for the haughty valley of France and Europe, especially in winter. His customers included the Rothschild family and other well-known personalities. But Jelinek's plans went further. As early as 1991, he was selling Mercedes cars in the New World as well, including two US billionaires, Rockefeller, Astor, Morgan, and Taylor. At a race in Nice in 1899, Jelinek drove under the pseudonym Monsieur Mercedes, a way of concealing the competitor's real name, as was normal in those days. The race ranks as the hour of the birth of the Mercedes-Benz brand. In 1901, the name Mercedes was registered by Daimler Motor Gesellschaft worldwide as a protected trademark. The first Mercedes-Benz brand name vehicles were produced in 1926, following the merger of Carl Benz and Gottlieb Daimler's companies into the Daimler-Benz Company. On 28 June 1926, Mercedes-Benz was formed with the merger of Carl Benz and Gottlieb Daimler's two companies. Gottlieb Daimler was born on 17 March 1834 in Schorndorf. After training as a gunsmith and working in France, he attended the Polytechnic School in Stuttgart from 1857 to 1859. Throughout the 1930s, Mercedes-Benz produced the 770 model, a car that was popular during Germany's Nazi period. Adolf Hitler was known to have driven these cars during his time in power, with bulletproof windshields. Most of the surviving models have been sold at auctions to private buyers. One of them is currently on display at the War Museum in Ottawa and Ontario. The Pontifex Mobile has often been sourced from Mercedes-Benz. In 1944, 46,000 forced laborers were used in Daimler-Benz's factories to bolster Nazi war efforts. The company later paid $12 million in reparation to the laborers' family. Mercedes-Benz has introduced many technological and safety innovations that later become common in other vehicles. Mercedes-Benz is one of the best-known and established automotive brands in the world. The Mercedes-Benz C-Class is a line of compact executive cars produced by Daimler AG. Introduced in 1993 as a replacement for the 190 W201 range, the C-Class was the smallest model in their Mercedes lineup until the A-Class arriving in 1997. The C-Class is built at Mercedes-Benz factories in Sindelfingen and Bremen, Germany, as well as numerous satellite factories in other countries. The first C-Class W202 sedan was produced on 1 June 1993, and the first of the second generation W203 rolled off the assembly line on 18 July 2000.